Warning. The following video contains spoilers for a well-known pop culture or video game work. It is not recommended to watch this video if you have not completed the following works in their entirety. Your discretion is advised.
Icon it. I reached the infiltration point. From the looks of it, the light button is heavily guarded.
Careful, Snake. If you trigger the algorithm without a comment, you'll get buried in the feed.
Snake, you realize you don't have to sneak around, right? You're literally a guest on the Podcastares.
Sorry, force of habit. Icon, abort the stealth mission.
Understood. Engaging direct approach.
Kept you waiting, huh? If you want to survive the term, smash the subscribe button and follow life of a content-creating college student for more intel. Over and out.
Homework has you in a pinch you can't seem to get out of.
Are financial troubles hindering your focus?
Out of ideas for informative and entertaining videos.
Trying to connect with the audience in a lasting way.
We got the academic and creative expertise you need.
You're listening to Life of a Content-Creating College Student.
And here's our hostesses with the mostests.
Wayne Z0207 and Charlotte Hernandez-Waite.
Computer, initiate protocol service management internship to Planet Coffee, Warp 9. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Colton W. Hurst. You may also refer to me as Wayne Z0207 on the internet. And I welcome you to Season 4, Episode 3 of Life of a Content Creating College Student. Yes, we're back for another year of entertaining good times and clarifying informative discussion.
Hello, Charlotte back for another great season, and joined with us today we have...
Tim.
Tim, who are you?
So, I'm a communication student major here at Oregon Tech. I'm excited to be a part of Colton's podcast. Thank you for having me on.
Of course, Tim. It's a pleasure to have you on. In a prior episode, if you folks may recall, I got the chance to appear on his podcast. And now the roles have reversed in classic Wayne Z0207 fashion.
Oh yeah, turntables, right?
Absolutely.
All for the better.
Yes, indeed.
Nice. Well, we're so excited to have you on this podcast because I wasn't part of the other one, so now I get to have a great time with both of you guys.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's kick off things with our episode's quote. In which our quote for this episode is, the more control you have over your attention, the more control you have over your future. This quote is from James Clear.
Seems like he's really good at clearing up the future. That was a terrible joke. I should have sat on that a little bit more for creativity purposes.
A-okay. Bad puns is part of the pop culture references. Sam tells them all the time.
I'll think about it. I'll have a better pun. That one was too cheap. But yeah, it just makes sense. Like, be in the present and be thinking about things, be intentional with your time, right?
Absolutely.
I'm feeling intentionality with this quote.
Yes. Speaking of intentionality, episode tip for today is if you are set to graduate, apply for your diploma or degree so you are prepared to take your next step.
Absolutely. Don't forget the paperwork.
Taxes not included.
It's tax season too. Oh, no.
No need to get political. And we have our random fact coming up, which is a very unconventional one. I usually do the random fact generators, but this one I used from an AI overview. I had to Google search this one.
Okay.
Dancing can improve the condition of your heart and lungs, increase muscle strength and endurance, and even help develop neural connections in the brain.
Oh.
I never knew that.
Movement
Yeah.
makes the brain work.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, it's cardio, right? So it's going to be good
You're
physically.
You're actually working your brain muscles too.
Yeah.
What bizarre facts.
It's a full body workout. So just even more the reason to dance like no one's watching. Because if they judge, you can just tell them, building the brain muscle.
Absolutely.
Nice. Well, should we hop in to things?
Let's go ahead.
Okay. Colton, I would love to hear what 2 things went well recently.
Well, exciting news. I went in for my first graduate school interview not too long ago.
Fun.
How did that go?
Well, later in the episode we'll discuss.
Okay.
To be circled back.
Okay.
Let's
Nice.
circle back in X.
Perfect. We'll ask you all the details then.
Of course. Aside from that, I did get some downtime. I had the honor of having coffee with one of the best people I've had the honor of working with. And she's in our co-pilot seat.
What, Tim? What the heck? No. That was such a great. I'm glad that we've started doing coffee. That's really fun. To take things outside of top, to just sit down and be people together. It's really nice. That's been a highlight.
Is crucially important in content creation.
Yeah.
Many big creators have had to do this. And even I need to do this.
Yeah, it's important to get outside of yourself, to get outside of your structure. Because outside of your structure is where you start to think. Especially when you're thinking with someone else, you're having great conversation. And yeah, I bet so many more new neurological connections. It was just like we were dancing.
Absolutely. Who knows? Maybe more of those neural connections might be forged in the future.
Heck yeah. We love coffee. Aren't we going to Planet Coffee right now?
Yes, we are.
How did these things help you grow? What did you gain out of it?
Well, grad school applications are reminding me that my journey is not over yet. It's giving me a chance to explore my options. Once I find a community that I've been accepted to that I'm happy with, I plan on seizing the opportunity and fitting right in with colleagues new and old.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
The key is to not lose touch with some of your older connections too.
Absolutely. It's building blocks, right?
With every step
Yeah.
comes new discoveries.
Yeah. You take away some of those bottom building blocks, you're going to have an unstable structure, right? Those connections are for a reason.
And then Coffee with Charlotte has been a nice chance to slow down. Touching base on topics we have reminded us to slow down a bit. And perhaps you folks might have a community that's similar to the one we've developed over the years, especially on this channel. It's a reminder that it's okay to be human, to foster relationships and interact outside of work situations. Next time you see a colleague working hard that you see as an important person, get them out of the office for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Tim, when are you next?
Yeah, come join us for coffee. It's a good
Oh, yeah.
time. Yeah. We go in to see you.
Okay, I can't turn down a cup of coffee.
Yeah. It has to be a mocha.
Ask me a mocha. I'm usually just drink black coffee,
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
but mocha's good too.
It depends on the coffee shop.
Tim, you can join the ranks of Clint's cowboy cuisine in terms of black coffee. Count me out.
Okay.
That's so funny. Your dad's a big black coffee guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And I think I might have touched base on it once or twice in a prior live stream. I'm not 100% sure. But even the majority of those live streams have been, alas, taken down by Facebook's updated system.
Bum, bum, bum.
We knew this day was coming. Fortunately, I preserved most of those live streams, but not all of them could be salvaged.
Rats, that's disappointing. I'm so sorry. But those memories live on.
Yes, this just tells us this is an end of an era.
Yeah.
So in the beginning.
In the beginning of a new one.
Yes.
Yes. I like that perspective, Tim. Well, talk about Facebook taking things down. What are some setbacks that you've encountered?
From taking down to turned down. That first application I made, turned down.
Rats.
And they did say to contact the program director for feedback. However, I've got a bit of a different approach that I'm going to be taking to this. I'll be taking the program feedback into consideration too. I have the tendency to see outside the lines a little bit, perhaps relentlessly reassessing the situation.
Okay. Yeah.
What is one thing you can take away from this? How can you turn this setback into an accomplishment?
I am going to apply Project Management Institute's MORE acronym into perspective, which means to manage my perceptions on how the interview and my application went. Oh, the success that came with doing my first interview. Weird saying on the own. Relentlessly reassess what I need to do for a strong application, and that includes comparing my background to the acceptance rates and the criteria, and expand my perspective on the situation. Perhaps I was turned down because I still don't have my bachelor's yet and they're looking for someone who already has their bachelor's. Perhaps I might not have led on to all the practical experience I have in my resume. No matter the reason, it's a reminder to be relentless in the pursuit of value.
Colton, are you ready for me to challenge you a little bit?
I am.
I know you just said that you are not going to connect with the director for feedback, but remember coffee? We're not alone, right? Outside opinions are really great. I love this MORE approach, but I think more can be more with maybe another information, like information from the source.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I like that prospect.
Yeah. You bring a great perspective. Let's have another perspective in there too.
Right.
You know?
And I'm even seeking this feedback for my current applications beforehand.
Excellent. Yeah.
That's how I'm implementing MORE.
Perfect. More on more on more on more.
Who else is applying MORE? This is a fairly new acronym that PMI invented, by the way. It came at the same time that they announced that they're going to be updating the PMP exam guidelines.
Yeah.
By the way, Charlotte and I are not sweating. One bit.
No, not at all.
It's actually Cap. We're sweating a little bit.
No, don't be afraid of material things. Fear stops you. No, I think this is like a very aggressive MORE is manage, own, relentless, reassess. And the E is evaluate or expand. Expand your perspective. Yeah.
I like that. Expand your perspective.
Yeah, manage your perception. So understand what you understand. Relentlessly reassess. That makes sense. Okay, so you know what you know. Now think it over. Expand. Wait, own the success. Okay, that makes sense. And then expand. Yeah, that makes sense. I like it. I'm trying to remember the, SMART goals.
Specific, measurable, and I forgot.
Attainable.
Attainable, then realistic, then time.
Timely.
Oh, timely.
And then there's also SMART
time.
goals. And SMART goals include like evaluate and reassess. So it's kind of fun. You can tag both, have SMART mores.
Perhaps.
S'mores. Smart
I was
goals.
about to say, it almost sounds like s'mores. Man, now I'm hungry.
Same.
Wow, talk about conversation.
Well, let's talk about learning, right? What did you do as a college student recently?
Well, here's some wrap-ups from last term. I finished with a 4.0.
Nice.
I presented before key executives within OIT, specifically on Project Kaizen Tutor. which I have a brief update. We're still waiting for signatures. Some of them have already been obtained, but odds are we're likely assuming that this is a no-go. We know how communications are with executives and senior leadership, especially in academics.
Oh, absolutely. And especially this time, I know people are really busy right now too, you know?
Especially when it comes to bureaucracy.
Yes. Bureaucracy never sleeps.
Bureaucratic waste at its finest.
I'm not commenting on this. I am a paid employee.
And here's some professional development during the break. I had the chance to review some Gen AI data practices in a quick course from Project Management Institute, as well as a course on business continuity, focusing on managing risks and crises, building trust in myself and teammates, which also includes building a trust circle.
Oh, why a circle and why not a square?
They say it's a circle because it's a circle of close colleagues that you could count on.
Why can't you have a triangle?
I mean, fair point.
I'm just joking around.
But a circle is more flexible.
Yeah. There's no edges and corners to hide in.
For our first couple of weeks back, or should I say first 3 weeks back, I have accelerated in Lean Six Sigma 3, and the notes are outdated. I did not just complete the first quiz alongside the 2 quizzes that came after it, but I've completed everything. All the quizzes
Crushed it.
breezed past
Nice.
because I already went through the training for my green belt.
Nice. That's easy.
Beautiful
Walking on
when
sunshine.
the concepts can come together.
Yes, yeah. And you're able to apply them really fast too.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we also learned the fundamentals of what finance, intrinsic value, and financial instruments are. And we actually had a bit of a rehash on our financial statements in last week.
All right. So you get more practice.
Yes, it's been a little bit.
Heck yeah.
Honestly, I needed it.
Good. Good. I'm glad.
We also dove into a quick discussion for business analytics, and we even got to experiment with some linear programming in Excel.
Okay. Like what?
We had to determine which products and how many of them are going to give a company the most profits. So it's been a fun little experiment, looking into the different variables that were associated with the cost of materials as well as the overhead. It was a nice experimental design.
Cool.
We're also planning our service audit for service management, and we also even began recording service interactions. We went over the radar and the gaps of service management, and we've also covered some research tools. I'm in the process of finalizing the research tools for a project that I will reveal in a later episode. It'll give me a chance to explain more in detail as to what we're doing.
And I'll give the listeners a chance to build anticipation.
We always do this, folks.
Do, do, do. We need to have an anticipation sound.
Took a gander at user personas and user research and to prepare ourselves for the upcoming term, alongside use cases and teamwork. Still in the process of creating that use case as we speak.
Nice. Yeah.
So these are terms that refer to user experience or accessibility.
That makes sense.
So it's essentially adding on to the work that I'm also doing right here.
Oh, okay. The more the merrier, right? You're not busy enough.
Because closed captioning was never enough for producers. And also grad school applications. PSU and SOU, you're next.
Woohoo! Time to tackle those.
Yeah, I especially went on the tour of SOU during the MLK 4-day weekend, as I like to call it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
What did you think of the campus?
It was lively.
Did you go to the rec center? I know they have really cool rock wall climbing.
They do. I
I
got
know.
to see the rock climbing that
Rock.
they installed, and it's bizarre. They even have a track that looks awfully similar to another grad school that we went to.
Was it PSU? No, not PSU.
It was.
Oh, it was PSU. Okay.
Yeah. For those that don't know, we've talked a lot about the graduate school trip. Tim was also on that.
It was a lot of fun. Got to tour different campuses. I think PSU was my favorite because they had a really cool rec center.
They did.
It was so nice.
Colton's nodding.
I really liked PSU. I got to resonate with the admissions counselor that was there right off the bat. I
Yeah.
really liked the profile that I built for myself.
Yeah. And PSU has a lot of a lot of programs. So if you're education business, they have so many degrees out there, which I thought were nice. Plus, they also have online degrees too. One of the online degrees that I was looking at was a master's in education there. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you were looking into that. Hey, heck yeah, Tim.
Master's in education, maybe?
Ooh.
We'll
Are you
see.
looking at me? Looking at Tim.
We'll see.
Yeah.
First, I got to get through my program.
Your undergrad.
Yeah, my undergrad.
You got some time.
Yep.
It's coming up though. No pressure, but a little pressure.
Yes.
No, Tim, stop.
Yeah, clarification is coming up for both of those anyways. I'm looking to wrap things up. Especially when in close contact with those admissions counselors.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Keep on building on that foundation of that network, you know?
And not to mention building upon database decisions, which means including prior knowledge on what to do and what not to do in grad school applications, which also includes the essays and interviews.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Talk about that more, right?
Which aligns with my background in project management, Lean Six Sigma, and AI.
Woohoo.
Nice.
Epic 3.
What lessons were taught? How can you apply or enhance your studies based on your experience?
A lot of exciting developments have been happening behind the scenes with new courses and exciting opportunities later down the road. I'm willing to bet winter term is going to be an exciting one, especially with recent developments in content creation.
Oh,
Especially one that is going to be a major hit.
yeah. Well, I would love to hear. What did you do as a content creator recently?
I can't believe I'm about to say this. Roll clip.
Oh no, I'm nervous.
The 6-7 memes, the memes of recent, they have overpopulated the internet. Alas, Rickroll is one of the things that stands in these newer viral memes way of trashing the internet.
Withstands the test of time.
Alas, Rickroll could be on the rise. That's right, the great meme reset of 2026.
Get ready for the flood.
Alas,
that's so funny.
we have entered a period on the internet where memes just don't feel entertaining or as good anymore.
That's so real. Okay, before we get into this, I know you don't like Rickrolls, but what's your favorite meme?
My favorite meme, there's plenty of them, but I'd have to say my most recent one are the pop culture references, such as "Sure You Can."
What's yours, Tim?
I want to say 6-7,
Oh,
but one brain
reset tip.
but one brain rot word that does not make sense is skibbity toilet.
Yeah.
No.
No, I feel like
Remind me.
Gen Alpha is responsible for like the 6-7 and all that brain rot meme words.
Yeah.
And I feel like they have no meaning. What gives them popularity is people just keep reposting it. So if you go on TikTok and Instagram, all you see is these memes.
Yeah.
And it's just flooding our social media. So yeah, they have no meaning. It's just keep getting reposted because people think it's funny.
That's so
And
funny.
it draws attention and gets viewers and likes.
True. That's so true.
Yes, sinister times in the meme department. As of January 1st, memes from the 2000s and 2010s are being brought
yes. Okay, I'm going to tell you my favorite meme that I want to be brought back then. This is like a older Tumblr meme, and it wasn't like that old. I feel like it came out when I was in college, which maybe was it's 10 years ago. But it's, oh my gosh, it came from Tumblr. It's so funny to me. Oh, sorry, I've been holding the mic real close. It's a picture of Obama with like a black, or it's not in black and white. Maybe it was, but it has like a red wash over it. And it just says the words like, then perish. And it's a reaction meme. So like whenever you can just like put it as a reaction, like then perish. And it's hilarious. And no one knows it because no one knows Tumblr here. But
That's before my time.
I am going to. Oh, I hate that we're like the same age. But I'm going to have to send it to you guys, and so that it can be one of the revived memes. I'm sorry, I keep on interrupting you. I'm very excited about this.
Right. But just so you folks know, Rickrolling could actually become more common. So it's during times like these we must give advice for avoiding bait and switch trolls and brain rot. First and foremost, examine every link carefully. And also verify your source before going further. And by the way, that meme is actually hilarious.
Thank you.
I've never heard of Tumblr.
Read the whole thing. Stop that, Tim.
I'm serious.
Are you serious? Tumblr was like a very creative. It started as like a blog. You're making your own blog, right? And so it's just a place of personality, really. That's what my blog was, but lots of funny memes.
Right. So, with the tips for avoiding bait and switch trolls, here's what you can do to prevent the spread of trolls and brain rot. Post genuine memes and content that reflects intellectual creativity and practicality.
Oh.
And be considerate of what you post online.
Oh no, you should have interrupted me because I was just promoting the exact opposite. Because I think funny things, I don't know. Intellectual creativity. Would you say that a Rickroll is intellectual creativity?
It is, and I'm about to touch on that subject a little bit. It's a gray area. If you must use it on someone who values the low quality content we're seeing on various platforms today. Do not use it frequently, however. Don't make it a habit.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I gotta go. I gotta find all my favorite memes.
Yeah.
How about, do you like the cool story, bro?
Cool story, bro. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, okay. I like that. See, I want to bring back those. Or like the Doge. What was it? The stalker girlfriend? Oh
Overly
my
attached
gosh.
girlfriend. That was-
Overly attached girlfriend. Brian.
I think she's off YouTube right now. And as far as I'm concerned, she's living her best life.
Good for her. She deserves it. She was a meme for years. And how's like the great meme reset now impacting your content creating?
That's an interesting question. The observation of the great meme reset is now reminding me to look at what I'm posting more carefully and make sure that no memes I'm using are considered brain rot. Your entertainment and satisfaction are our priority, but we won't compromise values for that quality.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking note of something that is really crucial to the survival of the internet right now. Dead internet theory is a concept. It's a thing that's out there.
Yeah. Hot dog. Brain rot's insane. Like my husband watches it sometimes and it's just, there's one person that Mr. Cheese, I feel like Tim would know this. I don't actually know anything more than Mr. Cheese. He'll talk to his friends about it, but I just don't understand it.
Me neither.
All right, well, what college events or club meetings did you attend recently?
The BNI club meeting at the beginning of this month, we went over the catalyzed promotion strategy alongside forming the collegiate DECA chapter at OIT.
Ooh, what does BNI stand for?
Business and Innovation.
Thank you.
It was known as Business and Industry for a little bit, but they got the name changed back.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, I don't know what they settled on with that I. That's pretty cool.
So it was industry for a little bit, but now it's back to innovation.
Okay, I like that.
And then I also went to Top Tuesday for bingo.
Woo!
I won a bag of goodies and then proceeded to host the rest of the event, pulling numbers as the event went on.
You're free labor.
Basically, for those instances. If you were to ask me about project management, that might be a different story.
There we go.
Some people are not cheap. Quality is not cheap. Quality people are not cheap.
Oh my God.
Amen. Yeah, put that as volunteer hours, right?
Absolutely.
Community service hours.
Community service. Yeah.
And speaking of hours, as a bonus, I'm putting in some more hours into entrepreneurship
Ooh.
Catalyzed pre-registration. I'm officially registered for Catalyzed Klamath 11.
Woohoo! That's so much
Congrats.
fun.
I did see some familiar faces from last year's competition, and even some faces that are new.
Oh, is it a good group?
Yeah, a good group. There were actually plenty of us. I'm not sure if they're going to do an elimination during Shark Tech this year.
Shark Tech. That is so fun.
It's essentially a no consequence event in theory, but if they have so many competitors, they might just knock us down to a few.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
But as of
best
right,
advance.
to the best of my knowledge, it's no consequence.
Okay, fun.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how well did this help you get involved with the Oregon Tech or Clem community? Why?
It's a 9. I didn't attend as many events recently, and not being able to partake in DECA's first OIT trip bummed me out. The reason is I'm going to be graduating this year from my undergrad. So things are going to be changing. By the time that DECA gets themselves situated and prepares their first trip, I'm already graduated. I've already moved on to bigger things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Regardless, I'm happy for what Alex is starting in OIT's business program and its club.
Alex is starting that?
Yes, he's starting the collegiate DECA chapter at OIT.
Oh my gosh. Round of applause for Alex.
Yes, he gets the credit for constructing the DECA chapter at OIT. He's actually been a part of the DECA chapter during his high school years. I'm not sure if you knew that.
No, I didn't. I like that. He's applying his knowledge.
Yes, Mizama had FBLA, but at the time I was still discovering who I was. So at the time I didn't oblige.
Oh yeah, your goal at that point was first man on Mars, right?
Right. And also I was busy with Hearst Entertainment.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which the old folks knew as the golden days of Waynesy 0207.
I like that. The reflection.
Today, the internet is plagued with content saturation and brain rot.
Oh, the brain rot especially. Like, let's be real. I used to be able, when I worked in the high schools, I would like get the memes and I'd understand what people are talking about. But now I have no idea. And honestly, I'm kind of scared of this brain rot thing that's happening.
Yes, me too. Me too.
I feel like it's all Gen Alpha's fault.
Yeah.
They started all of the...
Oh my gosh. That's probably what like other generations said about us too.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
my
real
gosh.
shame that it's being populated by these memes.
But I am biased as to the memes that I like better.
This discussion is over.
Yeah. No more meme content.
And especially no more brain rot.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Anti-brain rot. Oh man. I'm sorry, you can't join our club.
Okay. That was a pretty entertaining episode.
That was. I think I am looking forward to some positive shout outs.
Yes. The first one goes to the registrar's office for duly doing their due diligence to ensure studious scholars are getting their greatly deserved degrees. They've processed prerequisite overrides, they've examined degree requirements, and a slew of other tasks that are crucial to helping undergraduates move on and pursue fulfilling lives.
Yeah, absolutely. They do so much. They have a really strong team down there. Did you know that Claire moved down to the registrars?
I heard.
Yeah, I need to reach out to her.
Yeah, I think I first heard on her out of office reply during Thanksgiving.
Wow, it was that long ago. I just heard like last week. Holy smokes. Anyway, congratulations, Claire.
Congrats. Second shout out goes out to one of my mentors, Professor Jared Emmerd. He's been greatly involved in the launch of the construction management program, having recently secured a huge donation about a month or so ago from the Beavers Charitable Trust to develop the workforce.
Oh, I didn't know the beavers were such giving creatures. Pity laughs. Thank you. Thank you. But really, yeah, great to acknowledge Jared. Thanks. Finally, I get to laugh at him. That is really exciting. He's really helping us expand our offerings here at Oregon Tech and make sure that we are having in-demand majors here, you know? It's really cool.
Yes, and I am working closely with him this term in service management. He's the one that's teaching this class.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. I'm glad that you have that connection.
He is expecting me to lead on my own, but he's there for questions.
Cool. I like that.
Besides, I needed that flexibility anyways.
Yeah. So he's good. He's working with you as an individual.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. How about creator credit?
For creator credit, I have to give this first shout out to Luke the Notable, who recently released Surviving 5,000 Days in Hardcore Minecraft. And for the viewers who either watched the video or failed to heed the spoiler disclaimer at the beginning of this episode before it even began, he made some renovations to his land, including creating a new redstone pipeline that turns on the lights across the perimeter of his land. And bear in mind, this is a land that's covered in emerald blocks to ensure that no mobs spawn at night.
Wow. I don't think I know enough about Minecraft to really understand this. What's a redstone?
Redstone is essentially
A
a mineral that allows players to create inventions.
I have one fun question about Minecraft. What's a chicken jockey?
I do know that one.
I know.
The one meme that's going to survive the reset.
I mean, Minecraft, you can also cook chicken in lava. I'm sure it's pretty hot too.
Chicken lava.
Lava chicken.
That's crazy. I need to learn more about Minecraft.
Our second creator credit goes to the creators of Calm in the Chaos, Michelle and Valeria. It's a podcast on mental health for project managers. The New Year's may be a time of struggle for some in the project management community, even within Project Management Institute. Michelle, a project management professional, and Valeria, a licensed clinical social worker, created this podcast to support project managers' mental well-being during mid-month check-ins to give perspective on topics like cultivating a care of culture. I actually listened to an episode before the term started, and it actually counted for one of my PDUs that I needed.
Wow. I have a question. Cultivating a care of culture or a culture of care?
A typo in the notes.
Oh, okay. No, I'm so sorry. I was like, I have no idea what that means. Because it sounds like something like someone really innovative would come up with, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, culture of care.
Culture of care. Oh, I like that.
So it's been pretty helpful to determine how to create that environment, how to cultivate that support.
Yeah, how beautiful. I'm glad that you found that resource.
Did. And I'm grateful for it. Good. Well, thank you so much for appearing on the podcast.
Thank you for having me on, Colton.
It was a pleasure having you on, as well as it was a pleasure for you inviting me to your own.
Yeah, I actually learned a lot when you were on my podcast. You were probably one of the best persons I interviewed. Actually, when my professor told me that the person I interviewed, which was you, said you did a fantastic job. Clearly, you know way more than I do about web services. So I was, happy to have an expert on my show. So thank you for being on that show.
No problem.
I love that. That's so fun. I love seeing this like cross collaboration, and it's this is what networking is.
Yes.
I'm so glad that you guys are doing that.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in, folks. It's been an exciting episode, and we're gearing up for more.
Can't wait.
More. Yeah, sorry if I was really loud on this episode.
Yeah, no worries. The Open Vino is going to take care of it.
Okay, perfect. You might not want to listen with headphones. Good thing I'm telling this at the end.
Yeah. Right. Remember, there'll be disappointments in life, but we humans have the power to turn those disappointments into accomplishments. This is Colton W. Hurst, aka Wayne 0207. Fourth wall breaking one-man army, signing out. We'll see you right around Valentine's Day.
Goodbye.
Mike and I would like to thank the following for their contributions in making this podcast opportunity for its creator a reality.
Yes, Sam. First, we thank the Oregon Institute of Technology for providing Wayne Z0207 with knowledge he can pass on through this show. Our second thanks go to the following platforms that graciously host this podcast. Sam, take it away.
With pleasure, Mike. Facebook as well as YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music and Podbean.
Consider liking, commenting, subscribing, following, and sharing if you liked this episode to support the creator. Sam, is there a link for all of this creator's socials, and even a way to join the Fourth Wall Breakers Den Discord server?
Of course. Visit Wayne0207-4thwallbreakinggamer.com for all of his social media profiles and more. With that said, take care, stay healthy, and adios.